Hey guys, Kieran Wright 92 here, and welcome to episode 3 of my Bradman Cricket 14 career mode. What I'm going to do now, guys, is just show you what's happened so far. As I said, I did unfortunately lose some of the footage of our first Pro 40 game, so I'm going to show you the scorecard here. As you can see there, on my score, 44 off of 14 balls. Wasn't exactly the best performance. We post 259 from our 40 overs. We were then able to restrict our opposition, Nottinghamshire, to 210, which does mean that we did win this match by 49 runs. And going into the County Cup, of course, the first match that you saw on this channel, my 113 off 47 balls in the first innings, followed by the 23 off of 11 in the second, which enabled us to beat Somerset by 263 runs. And then here is the drawn match with Sussex, that you would have seen in the last episode. We get the 151 in the first innings, couldn't back it up in the second, only get 70 off 36. Wasn't too impressed, but there we go. So we're moving now into the second round of the P40 competition. We are playing Somerset, so let's get into it. And there are the two teams for today's match at the Bradman Oval. Let's get to pitch side and skip to my career player.
Beside me in the commentary box is David Bashir. He's been keeping an eye on the weather forecast and observing the conditions out there.
Sorry, won the toss and chose to bowl first, so it's going to be a bit of a while before you actually see me bat, because I very highly doubt you're going to see me bowl. I say that, and well,
David, what information do you have about this player?
I am actually bowling. This I was not expecting at all. Right, I need to work out what I want to do. I need to move my deep mid off forward ever so slightly. My short cover needs to move out here. This is a field that I regularly use on most of my games. I've got a personal career mode on another channel, well, another account, sorry, I should say, and I use this field. Where do I want him? I want him at point. Do I want him at point?
So a new bowler.
There we go. Right. No runs off that first ball. Not too bad. This is the actual bowling that I will do in my real life. Well, when I eventually get the opportunity to bowl, which is very rare with my team. The team that I play for is quite bowler dominated. So unfortunately for me, it does mean that I'm not really used to bowl as much as I'd like to be, which is a pain in the backside, but it can't be helped. Catch! Oh. That was annoying. Didn't get enough air on that.
Charges down the ground, and he's hit this.
So he's just gonna bowl out a maiden. Doesn't bother me. A maiden, for those who don't know, is a whole over bowled without conceding any runs, which is what we end up doing. We bowl 6 balls, no runs scored. That's a maiden. I'll take that in my first over. And we are actually needed again to bowl. This is so weird. I'm not used to bowling. I haven't bowled for a while. I haven't been playing my other career mode. That would be why I haven't bowled for a while. I've been concentrating on all my YouTube content, which of course means that I don't really have that much time to be able to play my own personal careers on my other accounts that I have, which doesn't bother me too much. So, going to go with the exact same field to the left-hander. Just because it's a nice, easy field for me, and as a spinner, it covers pretty much all the gaps that you need covered as a spin bowler. You got 2 men there in case. There you go. I'll just put it down into my view. So you got mid on and mid off there in case he bowls straight. Got the man at mid wicket, square leg and deep backward square leg if he wants to try and play it off his legs. Backward short legs there for the short catch. Same with fly slip. You've got a point there if he wants to try and hit out that side. And of course the extra cover there will clear the gap. Well, will fill that gap that was left between point and mid off. So it's not too bad at all. Batsmen really do struggle to try and actually score runs off of me when I use this field on my other career modes that I've got on my other account. Oh! And there was a perfect chance for one of the catches then. Unfortunately, the fly slip just wasn't close enough. I might actually put a little bit more pressure on this batsman now. I'm going to bring that fly slip up into first slip. So if he tries that again, he is going to be out. Yeah, I thought he would. Thought he'd do that. Make sure he can't get into that bad situation there. So he plays it out through to extra cover.
The batsmen were kept rather quiet in that over.
Which isn't exactly the best. Gareth Batty is bowling.
No addition to the scoreboard.
124 for 2 of 22 overs. Isn't ideal. It's a lot more than what we would have hoped they'd be on. But with myself and Batty now bowling, we are going to try our best to restrict these guys as much as possible. But if he's going to bowl there and allow James Hildreth to hit over his head, there's not going to be much defending done there. That has gone for 4. That moves them on to 128 runs. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a very good shot. But it's not going to go all the way. It's only going to go for 2. Because I don't think they're going to be brave enough to run a third. That is some shocking fielding by my players. It really is. And catch him! Nope, that's going to go for 4 as well.
10 from the over.
So there's your first look at fielding on this game. And of course, if you can imagine trying to field a full 4-day match like that, you can imagine how boring that's going to get, especially if you don't bowl and you have to field for all that time. That's normally why I simulate a career player, especially when I'm doing YouTube videos, as it's easier for you guys and me, as there is less boring bits, so to speak. I say that, and unfortunately, because Marcus Gothic is not playing any shots to me, my bowling is running the risk of becoming quite boring. So I do apologise for this, guys. Hoping we can take a wicket very soon. Just for my peace of mind as well. And there it is! There is the first wicket of this career mode. Got Marcus Gothic round by his legs, out for 78, bowled by Kieran Wright. That's what we're talking about. Beautiful bowling. And there is the achievement for a wicket maiden, because again, did not concede a single run. We have now bowled 3 overs with 3 maidens, and we are 1 for none in our bowling figures. Which, for those of you who don't know what that means, it means I've taken 1 wicket, so I've got 1 person out from the opposition's team, and I have not conceded a single run. Which is what most bowlers would love to have happen when they play cricket. That's the thing you're always looking for. You're always looking for the chance to try and get yourself a maiden. So let's see if we can get a 4th one here. This is only a 40 over match, so you are only allowed to bowl a maximum of 8 overs in a match. So whether I will be bowling 8 overs or not, I do not know. I very highly doubt it. But I don't know which other bowlers my captain's used. Well, I know he's used Gareth Bassey and Stuart Meeker, along with myself. I'm not sure who else he's used. So I don't know what it's like in terms of overs. Oh, and he's dropped the catch. Oh, the man at square leg drops the catch. Jason Roy. Oh, that was annoying. Try again. Oh.
No addition to the scoreboard.
Oh, we're still on for another maiden, which is always good. Final ball comes in, and I lose my maidens. That was annoying. That's 1 run off that over. Still pretty decent. Of course, me being the perfectionist I am, I would have much rather have had 9 used. There's all the bowlers we've used so far. We've used 6 bowlers. Graham Smith, the captain's had a bowl. He's bowled 2 overs for 12 runs. I've bowled 4 overs for 1 run and 1 wicket. So I've still got 4 overs left. Whether I'll be needed to bowl them, I don't know. But I would assume I'm going to bowl at least 1 or 2 more. Well, it's definitely going to be 1 more. I might even bowl another one. Depending on what my captain decides.
And no run there.
Very violent wind outside my house at the moment. So I do apologise if that did get picked up then on the laptop's microphone. I hope it didn't. But if you did just hear a really weird, loud whistling sound, then that would have been the wind outside my bedroom window. Oh, 4 very quick dot balls here. A dot ball is... Oh, he's dropped the catch again!
They need to put that missed opportunity.
That was a very tough catch though. That was coming at him very fast. There was not much else he could have done about that. Have that one back. 1 more ball. Oh no, that is the over. That's another maiden. Am I going to bowl again? I am going to bowl again. I am going to bowl a 6th over. Oh, if he missed that, that would have been another perfect wicket then, but unfortunately he has to go and hit it. Which is a pain in the backside, but I suppose in cricket that's what you're supposed to do.
Good defensive shot. No way through. And no run there.
Well bowled.
I'm doing a job that I'm pretty confident of doing, which is holding up one end, taking all the runs away from one end of the pitch, so the opposition have to play shots at the other end, which of course then causes them to lose their wickets, which is always the plan when I bowl, especially if I'm in a position where I am at the moment, where I'm not normally a bowler. So I just try and tie up one end, prevent them from scoring any runs, which I'm doing pretty well here, guys. As you can see, this is going to be hopefully yet another maiden, and it is another maiden. So that's 6 overs with 5 maidens. That's 5 overs I bowled without conceding a single run. So let's see. I'm going to come in for a 7th over. In that last over, they scored 10 runs. They had to play shots and score runs quite quickly. There's only 9 overs left, so they really do need to play shots. And just remember, guys, at one point, these guys were 124 for 2. And that would have been just after my 2nd over, I believe. So it would have been at least a good 10 overs ago. And they've only scored 60 runs and they've already lost 3 players. And that's mainly been due to the fact that I have been tying up one end, so they can't score runs freely from both ends, which stresses them out and causes them to make mistakes. Really, Hildreth? You're actually going to try and reverse sweep me? Very strange, weird man. Catch that one. Nope. Kind of hard to catch the ball when it's hit the floor. Catch him! No.
And no run there. Some very clever.
Keep thinking I've got fielders in positions where they can make the catches, and I just don't. So Jade Dernbach's going to come back in now. I'm actually going to field this over from all the way out here, just so you can see what it's like when you're actually fielding from a distance. Before I was in nice and close, so you're able to see everything quite easily. Here's a perfect example of the opposition being forced to play shots. Peter Strigo's having to try and smash the ball back over the bowler's head to try and get some runs. Oh, he's only just missed that. That could have been a very, very good wicket then. And again, forced to play that shot up over in the air through the mid-wicket region. And now going out through extra cover. There's absolutely no one there. There's a man out on boundary. And he did save the ball from going to 4. So it was only 2 runs there. He saved us 2 runs, which is always good. But so far this over has gone for 10 runs and there's still 2 balls left. And that's going to go for at least 2 more, maybe even 4 more. No, it's another 2. It is another 2 runs.
2 more runs.
So that's 12 off this with a ball to go. And that goes back over the bowler's head, and that's going to go for 4.
The end of a poor over.
16 runs off of that over. Very expensive. Am I going to come back in? I am going to come back in. I think this may be my final over. This is my final over. So after this, we will be simulating to me batting, if I'm needed to bat, of course. Hopefully we get a bat. Hopefully we can actually get this win. Ideally, I'd like to be able to take another wicket as well. Don't think we're going to be able to get a wicket, which is a pain. Because Hildreth is just going to block out. They get some runs off me though. Only the 1 though, so it slightly wrecks my figures. Not too badly though. And what have we got here in terms of a field? I do not want a silly mid on. That's way too close to me. Don't like that fielding position. Gully moves out to a mid wicket. And first slip needs to move out to backward square leg. Short third man moves into fly slip. Of course, guys, if you haven't watched cricket or anything like that, this is all going to be completely foreign to you, so you have no idea what I was just talking about then. I'm not even sure where half of these fielding names have actually come from.
And a single.
I just get told by my captain in a match, go and field at this position, so I plod off to that position and start fielding. So we've got one ball left of our spell. We've only gone for 3 runs from our 8 overs, depending on what this ball does, and this ball's gone up high. That's going to go for 4. So we've gone for 7 off of 8 overs, which isn't too bad at all. It's under 1 and over, which is ideal really. So we'll just simulate through. And let's see if we're going to get a bat. We are going to get a bat. And you are going to get that bat this episode, guys. So let's see how many runs we need. We require 153 runs from 26 overs. So we've got a lot of work to do, myself and Graham Smith. It's the spin of George Dockrell. Beautiful shot by Smith there. 6 runs.
The bowler can't believe it. What a shot to clear the ropes.
No run. Yep. Just the one. Get you your 50, Smithy. Well played, son.
The crowd applaud. That's his 50.
It's been a good innings so far. He's played some
Yeah,
nice...
raise your bat, Mr. Smith. Congratulations. 50 off 40. Now it's my turn. First shot. Cut in the air. Over gully for 4.
Doesn't get any better than that.
He was onto it nice and early. Great shot.
I hit that.
It's in the air. Loud appeal, and that's got to be close. Not out.
You cannot be given out if you've hit the ball. Especially not on an LBW, which is what they were asking for. Yep. Just the one there. Keeps me on strike for the next over, which will hopefully mean that the field is slightly brought in, which it has been. So we've got the shots over the bowler's head. Providing I actually play the shots in the right way. Okay, there is the gap there, over to point. If I need it, if he does do that again. That could be risky. I don't think it's going to be given, though. I think it was drifting down my leg side. I'm really not timing these at all well at the moment. That's better.
That's out of here.
That's gone for 6.
But the batsman picked it and it was punished for 6.
That is 11 off of 6. Yep. It's a 2.
2 runs.
Just got a text message from the chairman of my club asking me if I'm free next Tuesday. Unfortunately, I am not. Well, next Tuesday as I record this would actually have been last Tuesday as you guys watch this.
Good shots, and it's in the gap.
So I will reply to him after this episode and say to him, unfortunately not, I am working.
What can you tell us about
Oh, Peter Trigo's coming in. That's never good. I don't like moving pace bowling. This is risky, very risky. I needed to get myself back on strike though. I know that's probably the worst thing to have done, but I needed to get myself back on strike so we can try and get these runs relatively quickly. Fortunately, that did mean that my teammate had to lose his wicket. That is a humongous 6. 86 metres. 87 metres, sorry.
What a shot for 6.
That's going to go out that way. That's going to go for a 4. One bounce 4.
Super shot that. Placed it perfectly.
That's going to go out for another 6. That's gone for a 6. Only just gone over the boundary, right? But that's what we need it to do. 113 off 23. Really do need to try and bump up this run rate as quickly as we can. That's going to be another 6. 84 metres that time. Alright, this is the final ball. We need to try and get this off for a single. And instead I missed the ball. Not what we wanted, but which can't be helped. Craig Overton is now in for Somerset, even. Almost said sorry then, but I'm playing for Surrey, so it can't be Surrey. 107 of 23 overs. That's not too bad. Yep.
Could get him here. He's out. They get a
Again, that's another one. That I'm not sure whether that was a run there, but I might have been at fault for that one as well. I really should stop running out my partners. I do sort of need a partner to actually finish this match, so I really should stop. What was I doing then playing that shot? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just trying to get these runs quickly and I'm playing silly shots that I should not normally play. And again, trying to play leg side when that was clearly a shot I should have played out towards point. That should have gone that way, and instead it didn't. Because I'm an idiot. That was going leg side though. It's only going to go for 1 though.
And with those runs, he moves into the...
You heard the loud vibration there, means we didn't ideally get the best amount of contact off of the ball then. We're going to try and run 2 here. No, he's out. And unfortunately, I think we crossed in as well, so I'm not going to be on strike for the next over, which is a pain in the backside. Gareth Batty is in. My fellow spin bowler, and no, I am actually on strike. Phew for that. Alright. Oh, that was a bad shot.
That's out. Caught in the field.
That was a very bad shot. I should never have played the ball that way. We're out for 40 off 18. Surrey are really badly crumbling. I don't think we're going to win this match. So we're going to simulate through to the end of this game. And unfortunately, I don't think we're anywhere near their score. And we're not. We lose by 67 runs, which is not good. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, be sure to hit that like button. If not, hit the dislike button. And in the comment section down below, tell me why. Comment any suggestions and stuff you want to see for this channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you tomorrow for another Minecraft episode. And then next Monday for another Don Bradman Cricket 14 career mode. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.